Hello and welcome to this Norbord My Cabinet Guide video on how to assemble a 600 standard bridging unit in the Cooke Lewis range. It's always best to assemble your unit on the cardboard box. That way you can protect the panels. Take your panels out. This is your back panel. It's laminated on both sides. The holes here are where you adjust your wall hanging brackets. Then you have a side panel and a second side panel. And I have my top panel. And my base panel. Notice that the fittings have been pre-inserted for ease of construction. In each box there is an assembly guide. Please take the time to read this, as there is useful information on here that will help you to build your unit. It also tells you what items are in the box and the minimum tools required to get the job done. Okay, so I lay my end panels out so they are groove to groove. On your side panels, the bigger gap goes towards the bottom of the unit. I have my left and my right hand side panels. I now put my top in, making sure that the groove is parallel with the groove in your side panel. So tightening the cams as I go. I now put my base in. And at this point I'm going to slide my back panel into position, making sure that the holes go towards the top of the unit. Place my remaining side panel on. Knocking it down and tighten the cams up. I now turn it over so I can fit the wall hanging brackets into position. Your wall hanging brackets aren't handed. They can be inserted in the right or left hand side panel. What you do is you put your bracket in like so. You pull your tag down like this. That locks it tight into position. In your wall hanging bracket there are 3 holes. You never use this one, because if you do, the screw could come right through and be seen in your unit. So, drill a quick hole. Then taking the screw provided, you put it in like that. When your wall hanging brackets have been inserted, what you will see inside the unit are these 2 adjustment screws here. The top one, when you turn it, pulls the unit back to the wall. The bottom one, when you turn it, adjusts the unit up and down. You should always adjust the unit up and down before you pull the unit tight to the wall. What you actually see is the adjustment screw at the top here. That's the one that pulls the unit back to the wall. And the adjustment screw at the bottom there, that's the one that moves the unit up and down. It is recommended that all wall units are fixed to the wall, not only using their wall brackets, but also fixed at the bottom. My unit is now ready to fix to the wall. When it is fixed to the wall and adjusted to the correct height, insert the silver cover caps in there. I'm now going to fit my standard lay-on door for the bridging unit. Lay it out like this. To fit the door, you will need 2 hinge packs. Hinge pack A, standard lay-on door, and hinge pack H, bridging stay pack. In your hinge pack, you will get 2 hinges, 1, 2, 2 hinge plates, and a buffer pack. In hinge pack H, you get your stay arm, a fittings pack, and a silver spacer. With a lay-on door, you do not need to use the silver spacer. In hinge pack H, you actually get an assembly guide, door stay. It gives you all the minimum tools required, and it also tells you what comes in the pack. If I turn that over, it actually says you only need to use the spacer if you have an inset door or a framed kitchen. So fit your hinge plates to the top of the unit. Now you fit your hinges to your door. The door itself is pre-marked, either left or right hand, to take your door stay. You will need to mark your unit out to take the bottom half of the door stay. I'm going to be fitting my door stay to the right hand side. Now, following the assembly guide for the lay-on doors, I'm going to mark out my right hand side panel. You can mark the side panel out once the unit's fitted to the wall, but it is probably easier to do it like this. So I've measured 37 millimetres in, 150 millimetres down, and 182 millimetres down. And I get my drill me a quick pilot hole. Open up my door stay pack. You have three components in your door stay pack. You have the main door stay, and then you have the bracket that goes to your unit and the bracket that goes to your door. Because you're not using the spacer when fitting this particular type of door stay, because this is a lay-on door, you do not require the two longer screws. So I fit my bracket to my unit. Okay, so that's that one fitted to the unit. Following the assembly guide for the lay-on door, I'm now going to drill my door to take the door bracket. So it's 28 millimetres in from the outside edge. .90 millimetres down from the top edge, and another 32 millimetres for the second hole. Drill my door. Taking my door fitting bracket, fix it to my holes that I've just drilled. Okay then, so my unit's now fixed to the wall. I hang my door on. If required, you can adjust the tension on the door stay by using a 4mm Allen key in here. You can increase the pressure or decrease the pressure as required. Open up the door, push the bottom on until it clicks, and bring your arm over and connect it to the top, and again push it on until it clicks. So that's the door stay fitted. You then close the door like that.